So I just woke up and people told me to check the store. There's apparently a new system called Item of the Month. And if we check the store, the first item of the month is the horse mask. So yeah, I just gotta buy this right now. So you guys can see it's 5,000 coins, which is actually better than I anticipated, because this actually got leaked a few days ago and people said it was gonna be an in-app purchase. So I'm very happy that it's coins at least, so people can grind for it. It's gonna take a long time, but it's possible. I just exchanged my crystals for this. I just want the horse mask right now, so let's do it. And there we go. Pretty cool, okay. Let's equip it. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. I feel at home now. Okay, now I just need to make a cool set. But yeah, we got the horse mask, guys. The horse mask is in Nexus Station right now, so go claim it if you want to. It's never coming back after this month, so buy as many as you'd like, stock up on them, and yeah. Today we're back on Nexus Station because there's been a few changes since last time I was on. I've seen a lot of discussions in the community about important topics that I kind of want to talk about in this video. If you guys want to point out something, correct me on something, please put it in the comment section below. I would love for you guys to join the conversation. There's still things that irk me, and I've been very vocal about these things. The first thing that is very important to get right in a game like this is the progression, and it's just not good enough. Season 2 went live yesterday, and that brought us a new season pass, but they also made some changes to the progression with that update. The premise is still the same. You only have 2 games to play, and that's hoops or parkour. Those are the only ways to rank up. But now they made some changes to the values you get. Before this update, you used to get 200 season progression from completing a game. Now you only get 80 season progression. So they've halved it and even more than that. You know what, I don't even need to explain it. Who's better at explaining the math than the man himself, the CEO of Social First, Commander K. Commander K, you know I love you, but this statement is kind of crazy. So he did the math on this. He said, if I math correctly, 1000 season points is 20 games per day. So one game being say 4 minutes, so 1 hour, 20 minutes per day. If you're aiming to finish the season, which I think most people are. Why wouldn't you? If you're buying the season pass, of course you want to finish it. And he says, for example, I don't think I ever finished seasons in Fall Guys. Okay, okay, cool, so, okay. That's a weird argument from a developer, like, okay, we're making it harder for you to finish the Battle Pass, and here is why. Because I never finished the seasons in Fall Guys. Bro, what? I mean, Fall Guys had way more content to begin with. It's just crazy that they expect people to play this much of these 2 games. Guys, there's not enough content to warrant this high level of grinding. And he goes to say here that Season 1 was obviously too fast. People reached the weekly cap in like 30 minutes, so the whole season required like 3 hours of gameplay. And okay, that's fair enough, but again, there's not enough content to warrant playing this much of these 2 games. And I quoted him and I said, if there were more ways to earn XP, sure, nobody would complain. You can say more content will be added in the future, but we're talking about a season pass added and available now. I've always preached in-app purchases should come after content, and I stand by this. I feel like if there were more ways to allocate the XP, like if I could break blocks, get XP that way, if I could trade, get XP that way, if I could farm, get XP that way, just more ways to get XP, this wouldn't be that big of an issue. But because the only way to get XP is by playing hoops and parkour, that's where the problem starts. So Commander K shows this poll that he did on Instagram, and people voted for more grinding. Fair enough, but I think the developers misunderstood the plot here, because people didn't want the rewards to be decreased. They wanted the cap to be increased, so they could play more for the same rewards. I don't think anyone would deliberately vote for having the rewards halved, like, that makes no sense to me. There was a long debate yesterday about how much you can actually earn from playing for free. And the analysis basically highlighted that free-to-play users, they have virtually no viable way to earn any meaningful progress through in-game efforts alone. Say you only play parkour, that's gonna yield you minimal rewards, and the earnings start capping after 30 to 40 runs per day. So at best, players can grind 11 hours for $2 worth of coins. And that makes their in-game effort worth only 18 cents per hour. And coins have very little purchasing power. The grind to afford significant items, like the season pass, would require nearly 19,000 parkours in a month. So yeah, the in-game currency is effectively useless for free players. You can buy some cheap packs, and that's about it. So I think it's very safe to say that, yeah, the system seems designed to push players towards spending money, rather than earning it through regular gameplay. And in my opinion, that's a pay-to-win model. This is a conclusion that the community has come up with. If you want the full maths, I'm gonna leave a statement in the description by one of the community members. And if you disagree on this conclusion, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be very interested to hear. That's not all. In addition to the monetization hurting free-to-play, Nexus Station is going very heavy on exclusivity and FOMO. In case you don't know, FOMO stands for fear of missing out. This is a point I really want to bring up because in recent years, games have actually started moving away from this. Just look at Fortnite. They've recently changed their battle pass model so items can return to the item shop after the season. And they're doing everything in their power to find loopholes so they can legally release items they've previously deemed as exclusive and limited time. Another popular game currently is Marvel Rivals, and they have a battle pass system with no timer. That means the passes do not expire, and you can complete them when you want to. This is a lot more consumer friendly than what Nexus Station is doing. Here we have Nexus Station proudly announcing on their Instagram that they've introduced a system for never coming back items. They call it the NCB tag. NCB stands for never coming back, and it is used to mark items that, once they've been removed from the shop, season, or however they've been available, they are never coming back. The heavy use of FOMO causes a more aggressive spending habit, and it's not healthy for the player base. But of course it's very healthy for the pockets of the developers. Nexus Station received $4.2 million in seed funding from investors, so of course they have an interest in paying this back. Pixels, on the other hand, did not have this aggressive monetization. And in the long run, I think this will slowly destroy the trust between community and developer. Do you want them to prioritize you as a player? Or do you want them to prioritize the interests of the investors? They're selling you on an idea, but that idea is yet to be realized. So it's up to you what you choose to spend your money on, but please be wary and careful. Community over profits. Thank you guys for watching, please leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.